So guys, this is a continuation of last week's video on how to grow your natural foxy hair long and healthy. So last week's videos we were covering the don'ts, like what not to do, and today's video we're covering the do's, what to do to grow your natural foxy hair long and healthy. So if you haven't watched last week's video, please go back to that video, watch it, and then you come here next. So once you're done with the video, please don't forget to comment down below what new thing have you learned that you will incorporate into your hair care routine. As usual, I'm Sneaky. I want to know. Bye bye for today. First thing is moisturize your hair. So the number one moisturizer I recommend is plain old water. What I do is I spray my head with water, or my hair with water daily, and I normally have just water, or sometimes I do a combination of water and I put what is it called, castor oil or just any oil, glycerin, whatnot, and I just spray. And just water, moisturize your hair. Think of hair like a plant, so whenever you like spray your hair, it will grow. The second do is be gentle with your hair, especially when you're detangling. So I have already covered it on over manipulation, what not to do, but now you know what to do. Like, be gentle on your hair. Don't, I see this, guys. Wait, where is my comb? Okay. First of all, you're using a comb that is not good for your hair. The teeth are not spread out, you know, and you're going in there and you're you're combing your hair when it's dry. Actually, for us, for seed naturals, we need to comb our hair when it's wet or when it's damp to avoid as much breakage as possible. I don't even use this comb. I always use white tooth comb. I think this one probably for braiding when I want to part. I don't even do that, you know. I normally use, because my white tooth comb has a tail of the hand. So avoid the wrong tools, because you're not going to be gentle when you're using this type of comb, okay? So the other thing on the do side is know your hair type and create a regimen that works for your hair. Everyone's hair is different, so my hair, what works for me may not work for you. So also learn from YouTubers or people that have the same hair type as you. Just don't follow everyone, because everyone's hair is different. Everyone's hair reacts to products differently. So know your hair, explore and explore different products, and then stick to those that work for you. Don't be frequently changing products. If it's not broken, don't change it, okay? So the fourth thing is protective styling, and by this I talk about the braids, the twists, the bands, the crochet, the weaves, the wigs. You know it, but make sure the protective style is actually protecting. But this is a protective styling, but for me this doesn't work because my ends are exposed. So at night what I do is just braid my hair, make sure I cover my hair when I sleep so that there's less friction when I'm sleeping, so there's less breakage. So make sure you identify a protective styling that works for you. Put it for a good period of time, not more than a month and not less than 2 weeks, okay? So you're truly protecting your styling, so when you're taking the style out, you have retained as much length as possible. By the way, guys, this is very key. We are not trying to grow our hair out of nowhere. All we're trying to do is retain as much length as possible. On average, hair grows at least half an inch a month. So don't say your hair isn't growing. Your hair is growing, and if you don't see length, it's because you're not retaining as much length as possible. Your hair is breaking so much that you can't see the length. So all this is about how do we retain length, okay? One thing on the do side is techniques. There are techniques that have been known over time to boost and stimulate hair growth. By this I'm talking about massage. When you're massaging your scalp, your blood flows faster to your scalp, and your hair follicles are nourished by those blood vessels. So when blood flows to your scalp and you're doing it regularly, over time you're going to experience exponential hair growth. So another thing is essential oils such as lavender, rosemary and peppermint. These have been known to boost hair growth. like for real. If you have them, you can put them in your shampoo, you can put them in the conditioner, you can put them in your oils. There are also DIY oils that make use of these essential oils that are known to really stimulate hair growth. Another thing that you need to start doing, if you're not already doing, is trimming your hair. So what trimming does, I know you guys are thinking, I am trying to get length, why are you telling me to trim my hair? Isn't that going against length, you know? But here's the thing, hear me out. So our hair is very coily, it forms tangles and start, you know, whatnot, and this causes split ends. So what happens is there are single strand knots that can form on your hair, and just have a look at your hair. Sometimes there are knots that form, and so if you're not trimming your hair regularly, what happens at that point of the knot, your hair will break off. So every time your hair grows and grows and you're not trimming, your hair will break off where there's a knot. So what is it called? Trimming helps to, you know, reduce the split ends as much as possible, and over time you're going to see length. So recommended time is maybe 3 to 4 months, you know, every 3 to 4 months. And even some people do twice a year, depending, you know your hair best, you know what works for you. But don't go a whole year without trimming your hair and thinking, oh, I will get the length, I'm not cutting my hair off, blah 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 blah. No, you won't see length as long as your hair is making those single strand knots, especially for thick curly hair. I don't know if you guys can see. Anyways, last but not least is patience. I got lost with the numbers, so those guys who are taking notes, I am sorry. I don't know what number we're at, but anyways, patience. Patience is key. Like, see, it's not that serious. I mean, it's just hair. It will grow if you do the do's I have told you and avoid the don'ts that I have already mentioned. Relax, your hair will grow. So take it easy. It's not a matter of life and death. There are more serious things in life than gaining length. So I feel you. You know, you just recently cut off your hair and you want Rapunzel type of hair. It won't happen overnight, sorry, to burst out your bubbles, but it won't. So just be patient. Just be patient. Do what I told you to do. Don't do what I told you not to do, and we will attain length. You know, we will retain as much length as possible, okay?